Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part two of the Succubus. Before I start, I wish you to subscribe to the channel and set notifications to all. I have many, many more creepypasta stories to share with you in the up and coming future. Now, back to the story. So now it's become a problem for Winston. He is constantly waking up tired and don't know why, having these bizarre dreams in which he can't wake up from. And his wife is wondering what is going on with him. He is so listless and lackluster. And it seems like it's taking a toll on him, but he does not know what's going on with him. And she says, maybe you should see a doctor. And he says, he agrees, and he goes sees his doctor. Meanwhile, Winnie goes to the public library and decides to do a little history on the house they purchased. As she scrolled through the archives, she came across an article of the house she owns. And she read that there was a man who bought this house, and he was a loner. And he was in some type of witchcraft. And they found him dead, pale, and all his hair turned to silver. It was like his life essence was drawn out of his body, and no one knew what happened. Eventually they covered up, and the house went through several other owners, but they moved out immediately. And so the house stayed for sale for some time until Winston and Winnie bought it. She was somewhat shocked and was wondering on how the realtor did not reveal this to them. I mean, they got the house for a steal, and he did not want to argue with it. But come to find out, the house has a deep, dark history. So later that evening, Winnie and Winston were having dinner. And Winnie told him what she found out. Like, this house has many secrets, and we should do some investigating. Because we never really looked through this house thoroughly. And Winston agrees. But where you want to start first? Well, let's start at one place that we never went down and investigate. Let's go down to the basement. Winston really didn't like dark places like the basement. He had a bad experience when he was a child. But he mustered the courage, and he said, sure, let's do that. So they went down the basement, saw all sorts of boxes and other little knickknacks. And they're moving things around, looking around. And then Winston moved one particular box and saw on the ground a carved pentagram in the cement. And he looks and says, Winnie, look, come here. So Winnie comes, and she said, oh my God, what is that? Is that some type of pentagram? Meanwhile, the entity was looking at them, hiding her whereabouts and watching them with these beady eyes and a big, wide smile, was turned into a mean, sinister frown. And so when he says, you know what, we need this house blessed. And Winston also agreed, yes, I know the pastor, he'll come do it for us. When he says, great, because I mean, this place is starting to give me the creeps. So they go back upstairs, and the succubus is thinking to herself, she's going to have to speed things up, because she doesn't want a holy man coming around here messing up her playground. So, Winnie and Winston are finally in their beds, ready to go to sleep. Winston was already tired, so he was knocked out. Well, Winnie thought for herself for a second and says, I'm going to stay up. I want to see what's going on. So she closed her eyes and pretended to go to sleep. So a little bit later, the succubus comes into the doorway and moves slowly towards Winston and touches his leg, making sure he is asleep. Pulls down the sheet and sort of play with him. Now he is ready. She does something to him where his sleep becomes deeper, and she mounts him as usual. And this time, her thrust was more ferocious. Believing that Winnie is asleep, she is trying to drain Winston dry. She wants that energy. She needs that energy. And she will thrust and hump him out of existence. Upon hearing Winston's moans and cries, Winnie wakes up and looks. Who the fuck? And then the succubus looks real quick, and she jumps off with lightning speed and vanish. Winston, wake up, Winston. Winston, wake up. And he finally wakes up. What? Something was on top of you. What do you mean something was on top of me? Some type of demon or witch, woman or something was on top of you. What was she doing? She was molesting you in your sleep. What happened? I mean, oh my God, I feel so crazy. That's it, Winston. We gotta get this house blessed right away. Okay? Yeah. Oh my God. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Calm down here. Okay. And Winnie holds Winston in her arms. Oh my God. It was nightmarish. I mean, she was trying to, I don't know if she wanted to kill me or what. I'm so tired. And she holds him. There, my baby. I got you in my arms. I won't let her hurt you no more. So now they know that there's something in this house that is feeding on Winston. But the succubus is determined to finish the job. She likes what she feels. She likes the energy he possesses. And she is going to get all that she deserves. Stay tuned for Chapter 3, Part 3 of The Succubus, when they're seeking out help to battle this demon. Things are not what they seem, and things are going to happen not for the better, but for the worse. Stay tuned.